We have Skyjay representing Lunar Esports coming out of Pueblo, Mexico, and he is going up against Kazma coming out of Dallas, Texas, representing the University of Texas at Dallas and Freaks and Geeks, of course. It is one of the DFW Rob mains, and he is going up against a monster of a player.
One of the golden boys of DFW, one of the crowd favorites.
Oh.
Just one of my favorite people in the scene.
I think it is impossible to find somebody who doesn't call Gabe a friend in our scene, and he gets that big back air. Looks a little familiar with that skin, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Doing a good job of now pushing Skyjay back to the corner. Skyjay, the premier Incineroar, who's doing it big with the big cat more than anybody else right now. And gonna be having to do it big against Rob the Robot, who can make things a little bit difficult for him.
You know, this is one of the places where Rob definitely thrives, is against a character that doesn't have the speed to keep up with him. And no tech, but he's still alive because he's at such an early percent.
Had a lot of fuel to make that mix-up on the way back. Does roll, but doesn't quite get caught. Only the spot dodge after. What a tech!
Oh my god, so...
Double dip.
Dare I say that Rob is
big.
sizable?
Rob is big. You know,
we aren't talking about it enough, I don't think.
We haven't talked about it enough. I have to mention, a couple of weeks ago, my girlfriend was watching one of her first locals, and it was a match, I think, between Grayson and Beastly. So Rob on the screen, the first statement that she made was, Rob is big.
Without prior knowledge.
No prior knowledge. I didn't realize how big Rob is.
Yeah.
and I think that's just beautiful.
And now you know.
It's a universal thing. Everybody knows. You know what's big right now, though, is the damage that Rob has sustained, and Skyjay is looking to really sustain that first game win here.
And the important part is going to be keeping up that corner pressure, because Incineroar will thrive in that position. Great counter onto the gyro, but Kazma gets it right back into his hands to counteract, and he knows that one more Alolan Whip could be the end for him, but there's the grab to get rid of that revenge, so he gets a little bit more of a margin of error.
And this is a big boost for Kazma. Now a lot of damage, and that's a big spin to win arm rotor, catching Skyjay on the way up and sending him straight to the side blast zone.
Big game one win for Kazma. This guy is the #2 in Dallas-Fort Worth at the moment for a reason, and he is, and let me also say, the #1 Rob in the world named Gabe. Yes, I said it.
That's true.
And there is no argument the way that he is playing right now.
I won't hear anything else. I won't hear anything against it.
I won't hear anything of it.
No arguments here.
That's
our boy. That's our boy doing well. But down by 100%. Down by 100% before pulling that one back. Skyjay, definitely the kind of player who's not new to making comebacks, but when the opponent makes a comeback on you, it feels a little bit bad sometimes.
It's a little different, especially as Incineroar, where you fight so hard to be in the lead.
Like, I earned this.
It doesn't even matter. Game 2, small battlefield. If Incineroar can't go to Smashville, this is the next place that he wants to go, because, again, it's a smaller stage. Where did the damage come from?
Big revenge-boosted forward smash.
That's the last thing I ever want to get hit by in my life.
Now we're seeing multiple down tilts again, not getting the back hit of the up smash, despite Rob being big.
Well, but the problem there is that the jerky animations of Rob getting off the ledge results in that exact situation where sometimes you think, okay, well, at some point they lose their invincibility, I'll hit them. But in this case, reading the jump off the ledge, that's like the Incineroar classic. You throw out the Alolan Whip in the corner. Great reaction from Kazma as well in the corner. And both of these guys showing off their best ways to cover multiple options off the ledge.
Back throw immediately pushing Skyjay back to the ledge, and that was almost everything. Rob being so silly, so cheesy.
That's what he does.
It is what he does.
We know that. Ooh, it got the down tilt on the shield and the gyro in hand at the same time. Kazma, full stock lead against Skyjay.
And now starting off on the next one, putting on a lot of damage. Great recovery angle from Skyjay to avoid the down air, but again, right back into the blender. Kazma's okay and content to make trades right here with this lead.
Gyro actually getting in Kazma's way right there, extending that third neutral B hitbox, opening himself up to get hit by the last. The sour spot down air means that Kazma's gonna live, but only barely. Tech.
Oh, that is a really difficult tech to hit.
Nobody has ever had to tech that in their life.
No, and Skyjay now applying a lot of damage.
That's the Skyjay classic. I think I talked about this when I saw him before, but when he hits a revenge, most of the time he is going to swing immediately after to try to hit you. That's the Kazma, is the up smash.
That is. Kazma is an up smasher, and he is not an air dodger here. Falling into that forward smash would have been really rough for him. Back air, great position from Skyjay, doing such a good job of boxing Rob.
Dude, Kazma is one of the best Robs I've ever seen at avoiding getting juggled as Rob, and especially against a character like Incineroar who's so good at it. It's very impressive. Doesn't get grabbed by the Alolan Whip. Still barely hanging on to the stock, but it's anybody's game now, and it will be Kazma's
game now. Kazma taking that with the late hit of the neutral air, converting into the up air. Both players, again, down to the wire. You heard me gasp, I know you did. There was a moment where either player, if they got the one big hit, would do it. They were both dancing so close to each other. But at the end of the day,
so close to me.
At the end of the day, Kazma was able to push Skyjay off stage and then take big advantage of that Rob ledge trap where he's so strong.
And it has a 2-0 lead. We have seen Skyjay claw his way back from huge deficits. And we'll have to see if this is his moment to step up, because he is, like we said, a force to be reckoned with.
Already starting off with 50%, juggling Kazma so well. I was a little spooked there, but saved his jump. Big damage.
Oh my god, I really thought that gyro had a chance of hitting.
But didn't quite connect. Still jumping right over, getting a lot of extra damage on this next hit. And that's going to be an up throw, not quite doing it, somehow surviving.
You saw Kazma, the player cam too, he reeled back because he was like, there's no way that killed, come on. And then he was like, oh, it did.
Oh wait,
okay,
it did kill, actually I'm alive. And wait a minute, now I've got something going. Has the gyro at the ledge, didn't tech it. No hit in the Chef, only Chef hits that tech.
Chef is the only guy.
Oh, but what a call on the roll. We have seen a lot of panic defensive rolls from Kazma whenever Skyjay gets close, and now taking big advantage of it. Got to be really careful. You don't want to see down air here.
Oh, this is whatever Skyjay wants, and he gets a clean 44 off the up smash.
And already another revenge.
This is where Skyjay is at his best, when he feels confident enough to just press down and B as much as he wants, but he's got to find some other grassy fields to play in now, because Kazma's momentum once again building quickly.
Laser not quite connecting, but we get that down throw, up tilt into the up air, not going to KO, and Incineroar is so hefty, but we have a lot of damage on him, and the up smash is absolutely going to do it. Kazma, the jump read, taking Skyjay potentially to his last stock in this tournament.
It was looking this weekend like Skyjay might have his chance at his first major top 8 ever, but Kazma, stone cold right now, may just stop him in his tracks.
3 revenges in a row, all punished by Kazma, still surviving, but only just out of range of the Alolan Whip.
I never see Skyjay miss those. You can tell he's a bit shook, and only